Muslims often tell you that Islam is very simple. Islam teaching to worship one God. That's it. It is very simple. Unlike Trinity, it is very complicated. Islam is very simple. However, when someone practices Islam, actually everything is very complicated. For example, before you pray, you have to wash yourself. But it is not just simply just wash like what you think. There is a step. There are steps for that. First, you have to make intention. Second, you have to say Bismillah. The third, as you can see on the screen, wash hands 3 times, rinse your mouth, rinse your nose by putting in water with your right hand and sniff it into your nostril, and then use your left hand to blow it out. And then wash your face 3 times. If you have beard, run your wet fingers through it. I don't know why, just to make it look sexier. I don't know. Wash arms, including your elbow, 3 times. Wipe your head once. Wipe your ears. Use your index fingers to wipe the inside of your ears and your thumb to wipe the back of your ears. Do this once. Wash feet, including your ankle, 3 times. And then repeat for your left foot. These steps, these steps are very complicated. And what makes it complicated is what they call sunnah, the tradition of the prophet. How the prophet, they say, how the prophet used to do it. That's what they follow. The problem with that is, sorry, I have to drink my coffee. The problem with that is they don't actually follow the Quran by doing this. When you look at the steps and look at Quran, how Allah asked them to do it is very different. Surah Al-Maidah, verse 6. Let's read Mustafa Katab. O believers, when you rise up for prayer, wash your faces and your hands up to the elbows. Wipe your heads and wash your feet to the ankles. And if you are in a state of full impurity, then take a full bath. Stop there. Okay. If you don't have water, then you can use earth or sand. That's what they say. So as you can see, it is very simple. Wash your face, your hands up to the elbows. Wipe your head, wipe your feet to the ankles. 4 steps. There's no right hand putting in nostril and then blow it out with your left hand, index finger into your ear, the thumb wiping the back of your ear. Nothing like that. So when you compare it to what they call sunnah, the one in the Quran is much simpler. I asked a Muslim, well, a Muslimah, it's a woman, a Muslimah one time, can you change your wudu and do it according to the Quran? She said she can't. This is what's crazy. She can't. And as you all know, Muslims always pride themselves with their Quran because they say Quran is word by word from Allah. And how the heck word by word from Allah can be replaced by a tradition from one man, Muhammad? This is very strange. Rinse the nose. I want you to take a look at this. Rinsing nose and wiping ears. Rinsing nose. Take water into your right hand and sniff it into your nostrils. Then, with your left hand, blow it out. Repeat this 3 times. Wipe ears. Use your index fingers to wipe the inside of your ears and your thumb to wipe the back of your ears. Do this once. Hmm. Why do they have to do it like this? This is too much. But again, this is because of the hadith, the tradition of the Prophet, the Sunnah. Let's us take a look at Bukhari 3295. The Prophet said, if any one of you rouses from sleep and performs ablution, he should wash his nose by putting water in it, then blowing it out 3 times, because Satan has stayed in the upper part of his nose all night. This is why they have to do it. This is why they have to putting water into their nostrils, because Satan slept last night in their nostrils. Not just any part, the upper part. This is crazy. And then remember putting your index finger to clean the inside of the ear. This is because of this hadith. Let us read. This is from Bukhari, Ibn Majah, hadith number 1330. Mention was made to the messenger of Allah of a man who slept until morning came. He said that is because Satan urinated in his ear. And also this is mentioned in Bukhari, of course, hadith number 3270, narrated Abdullah. It was mentioned before the Prophet that there was a man who slept the night till morning. The Prophet said, he is a man in whose ear Satan had urinated. So now we know the reason why they have to do wudu or ablution to such extent. Why they have to do it like that? Why they have to go nuts about it? Because of what Satan doing all night, sleeping in their nostril, being in their ear. That's why they have to do this. This is something to think about, whether Islam is true or not. Is this is just like tales for children, and not even not even like grade 6 or grade 5. This is like for grade 3. Who would believe such thing, right? Anyway, that's all from me for tonight. Thank you for watching, whether you are Muslim or a Christian. God bless you all. Have a nice life.